Philly sports, love and pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny.
Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle.
Kenny has something very important to say,
I wouldn't say
and you know
important. Yeah, it's
we
important.
we like to start podcasts this way, out of the gate, awkward, and be like, "Oh, Kenny's got something to say. Go."
Well, before I go, we should know that we are no longer structuring this podcast. We've wasted hours structuring this shit, and it just falls apart anyway. So it's just better to just do this.
We have learned our lesson.
Yeah, I'm not doing that this year. Anyway, so Eagles got blown out.
So,
The Phillies got blown out,
so
and this city needs to calm the fuck down.
exactly.
this,
Right.
this is out of control. First off, it's a preseason game. Who gives a flying fucking shit? Obviously, the Eagles had the Eagles were more focused on trading than giving a shit about the game plan. And Nick has made that clear last year that he was like, I'm not. I like calling him Nick. Like it's like I'm like his homie. He's out
Hey,
here
boy,
timeout
this
bar
is
and
just our
skip
boy.
back.
What's up,
That's
Nick?
my homie. You plant you plant the
Timeout
flag.
bar.
Yeah, yo, have you been there,
Sponsor us, yo. That's a good spot.
dude? I went with Mike
Yeah.
Braun. I was actually pleasantly surprised with that. They got a nice little outside area.
Got a nice little creek situation going on out back.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna have to. I might go there Thursday for Penn State Purdue.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, that's late as shit for a man that, needs to
that
get
is
up
a
at
really. You might as well
4:40.
just stay there because you work pretty close.
Actually, that's a good point. Okay, so yeah, and Nick has said, a couple times last year that he doesn't, not that he doesn't give a shit about preseasons, but he's not going to give anything away, right?
Give anything away as far as his top secret in the can game plan that no one knows anything about. Yeah, that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That thing. It's like when Bugs Bunny drinks the top secret water bottle. But with that being said, like he's made it clear that that's his intentions, and I'm okay with it. It's okay until it's not okay, right? So like once we get to the point where like okay, they start off slow or something, and we're complaining about that. So I don't know. I don't think it's such a big deal.
So what about the Phillies?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Not
Like,
me.
No, not you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like it. You're completely frozen and you have the shit-eating grin and I can't handle it. No, like who cares? Like, and I would ride the Phillies to oblivion if this was last year because they lost so many of these games. You know what I mean? Like inexcusable games. This is like the third time I can think of like some kind of lead that was decent that got disappeared. It's not a big deal. They're 15 games over 500. Now, if they lose this series, then you can start complaining a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. If they go out there to Arizona and they lose the series, like, all right, you could complain about it, but should you, even if that happens, even if they get swept by the fucking D-bags, should you really be calling radio stations and saying, I can't be a Phillies fan anymore. They ruined this whole run for me, because they just can't win against bad teams. And how, first of all, how can you even make that fucking statement when other people are arguing that all they do is beat bad teams? So what is it?
Are you specifically talking to that about that guy in the Twitter group thing that we're in? Unfortunately.
Oh, he's one of them. Yeah, Bryce Veins or whatever.
Yeah. So my argument with that guy is he's not entirely wrong, right? Like the Phillies of the last.
Which part?
Well, so basically, the tweet was just like, this team has rotten management. They've been doing this for 10 years, blowing leads. And yeah, I can agree with him. He's not wrong. The Phillies of the last 5 years absolutely stink. And what you saw was a common theme. What you saw last night was a common theme for this team the last couple of years. But not this year. I mean, you can't make that argument, and it makes you feel, silly, right? So
yeah, you can't. Yeah. This team is not that team. Those teams, like it's very clearly different this year. Like this is the year where it's really different. Last year maybe a little, but this year the team looks different. They're different. They're obviously achieving way more than before. So like I just don't get the. I get, but like only to a very small percentage because like it's not that anymore. Like it's not. This is like saying like if like the Eagles give up 500 fucking yards again and 40 points to fucking Aaron Rodgers because they can't beat good quarterbacks. That's like saying, curse Ray Rhodes because this fucking defense scheme is horrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. This doesn't add up. Like, I don't know. It's stupid.
I mean, people need something to bitch about, and then this is classic. This is why I love Eagles because it's just classic fucking Philadelphia. Everyone's all like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Then it's like Eagles traded a peanut and a circus peanut for one of the best young DBs in the game.
Yeah, and then immediately on Twitter, we have a very special near and dear media member to us on Twitter, who goes on there and immediately doubts the fucking trade.
No, that's not true.
Well, okay, spill the tea.
I'll spill the fucking tea. I hate this guy. So originally, his first tweet, as soon as that broke, because honestly, for the first time in my life, I felt like a reporter because I was on it in 30 seconds.
You were on that shit, yeah.
So his first tweet literally said hashtag Howie season, SZN, like how we all do. And then that tweet came next, the doubting tweet of it doesn't make any sense. So in one corner, you can't say what you're saying, like, oh, Howie season, let's go, it's a great song, and then be like, well, I have doubts because he's only played nickel. Listen, even I still think they're going to move him to safety, obviously, right?
They kind of have to after what they've done.
They don't have an option. But even if they brought him in and they were like, okay, he's our nickel corner, he's better than Maddox.
100%. I don't know who could argue that.
So if you're giving up a 5th and a 6th, and by the way, guess where that 6th-round pick came from?
Tell us.
The world's greatest blocking tight end.
That's right.
Because we traded, JJ for that cornerback, and then we traded that cornerback, I think, to Tennessee. Who cares? It doesn't matter. For that second 6th-round pick. So again, he's just a wizard.
And not to mention that. So basically, we just got this guy for one of our picks, and another pick that we got for free for trading away a guy who literally got cut.
And same thing's gonna happen when they get rid of Rager for a 4th or a 5th-round pick. We'll just package that into some other fucking stupid pick and get someone that doesn't have a spot on a team.
I don't know if they're gonna get rid of Rager, which I have some ideas. I have some thoughts on that.
So do I actually.
All right, well let's go into Rager. Go ahead. What do you think?
Well, my thought process is
he's still here. It's so for when we're recording this podcast, the 53 man is settled, and we know who's on here, who's cut, all that shit. So go ahead, Rager.
I'm following Chad Johnson's opinion on this. I'm riding the Rager train, in the sense of this is it. This is it. This is fucking it. You know what I mean? And they'll know within 3 games. They'll know within 3 fucking games of this guy.
All right, but what's it though? Like, what is the bar? Like, what's the trial? Like, what are we trying to figure out that we don't already know?
I think you need 600 yards. Oh wait, you're talking about in 3 games or the whole season?
Yeah, like what do you think we're gonna know about in 3 games? You mean like if he's gonna actually be a real wide receiver or a guy who isn't?
We can cut mid-season.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think you'll know that within 3 to 4 games. Immediately know that, and you'll know because I think if he comes out and he has a 75-yard game, a 68-yard game, a 120-yard game, and a touchdown mixed in there, he's arrived, and that's what Chad Johnson's kind of saying to us right now. So I'm okay with it.
Hold on, I didn't realize that Chad Johnson was this active on the Rager situation.
Yeah, he's in them cheeks.
Okay. All right. Well,
so he's a big proponent of the 3rd year, and
that's what I was just gonna say, man. The one reason why I'm still semi okay with it is because it's that 3rd year, man. I love that. I love that 3rd year thing.
Well, and also, I don't know. Fucking people. I think it was Joe G. It was one of them fucking cucks. They're like, if they don't trade him, and they just cut him outright. He'll owe 1.8 if they trade him, and it's 2.4 if they cut him outright. Who fucking cares about $600,000? Seriously, what are we talking about?
Well, that just means that that proves right there that they want him. That proves that they want to keep him, because that don't matter. If you that $600K doesn't matter if they couldn't trade him before the 53, they would cut him.
Agreed. And that $600K and rich people money is $6 in our $100 scale, right?
Right, exactly.
It means it's a drop in the bucket, and the money thing really irritates me with people. Like, and I feel that way when they don't perform to it, but I never really care about the money that's being dished out, especially if you have a GM like Howie Roseman, who obviously can wheel and deal at this point, which is impressive in its own right.
I agree, and I think the one thing with Rager, other than the third year thing, which I like, but obviously we're not gonna suddenly find like he's not gonna go 70, 68, and 120 for a TD in the first three
No,
games. Like we
no,
know
no.
that, right? So like we know that Rager. My point there is that I know that like this isn't gonna be a year where like Rager shows up and he's like, the other guy
God,
who I won't say.
don't you fucking
Um,
do it.
but but I think there could be a semi-arrival, and it's the only hope and prayer that he has because it's not even this isn't even like a thing where we need to be worried about him anymore, really,
No, we can move
because
on.
we can move on. We're ready. We're ready to move on. Very
The
clearly ready.
pain, the pain of JJ is. I guess I can't say that because it
Woo!
sounds like the other one, right?
You gotta say
Um,
JR or
yeah.
something.
Justin Jefferson. The whole thing with that is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rager.
No, I am. I'm saying that like the wound has to start healing, right? So it has. In
Yeah,
my,
you got to get over it. Like it's
yeah,
like okay,
I
that
agree.
fucking sucks. Rager is not anywhere near as good as him. Fuck. We said fuck you for a year. Now let's be done with it.
So here's a quote from our Lord and Savior, Howie Roseman. Well, first, before I read this, wide receivers, A.J. Brown, which is shocking he made the team. I mean, I just didn't really think he was going to catch on.
Yeah, that guy's
Devontae
so
Smith.
lazy. He doesn't even practice.
Yeah, fucking piece of shit. So you have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez, Pascal, which we knew Pascal was going to make it unless he fucking had a tart, training camp
Yeah.
preseason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was a lock as far as I'm. So that was 4 locks, and then the 5th spot was what we were gonna get to, right? So then that's Jalen Rager, and he said, "This is Howie Roseman." I think when you look at Jalen Rager, one of the things that our scouts said to me today is he is one of the only guys that practice every day. The guy brought it every day. He worked on his craft. He has great attitude, great energy. Obviously, he's a talented guy. He's 23 years old, Roseman said. We're going to do whatever we think is in the best interest of the team. We felt that there was no doubt in our mind that he deserved a role on this team. That's huge to me, right?
Yeah, I heard that quote today. I heard the press conference on the radio. That's
So
massive.
you could argue, which I'll do, Howie doesn't care about your fucking feelings. And he's made that clear. Like
No.
Anthony Harris, no idea he was getting cut today. I had no fucking clue, right?
No.
Gone. And he played well last year. Like no one's like, yo, Anthony Harris was a Pro Bowl or Hall of Fame season. He just played well. So that shows me that Howie Roseman doesn't give a shit about your feelings. He's gonna do what's best for the team, and I really truly believe that. So that's exciting, man. I can't believe McPherson made the team. That's crazy.
Yeah, over right. So they they keep him over seemingly Harris. I mean, I don't know. I guess once they knew, I guess once they knew they had this trade, then they kind of started making moves that they did too by, cutting Tart.
Well, I think. Listen, Tart didn't even show at all, right?
Which is surprising, honestly.
And then he's gonna come out and say that like the Eagles never gave me a chance. You know what I mean? Blah blah. Same shit, different poop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think what hurt these guys overall, and when we're talking about those guys, we're talking about Harrison Tart, Josh Jobe, absolutely hurt him, right?
Undrafted rookie.
Can't you like no way he's making the team, right? But the man flashed, and he's an Alabama guy. He's young. He costs nothing. Makes sense to me, right?
Sure.
Kayvon Wallace, also absolutely. Don't really know what he did in preseason. I couldn't tell you. But
Well,
he took the spot because he's younger. This is what Howie does. He's going to keep younger guys to learn, to build up, to lower the salary cap. Although, and then Reed Blankenship, obviously, right? Like that guy out of
yeah.
fucking nowhere.
Yeah, Blankenship.
So I
Wild.
think that, and I don't who's Josiah Scott. I didn't really know who that was.
Um,
Was he
Josiah
drafted?
Scott. No. Maybe.
Well, anyway, so
I'm trying
like
to think.
a lot of these, what's his face?
I think that's
How,
the dude. No, that's not. He's not a rookie.
Howie Roseman made it perfectly clear that he didn't care. You know what I mean? What your name was, what your stature was. He was going to do what was best for the team, and I can't get mad about it.
I agree. I have no issues with anything they did today. They kept Dillard, which I wanted to do.
I mean,
They
why?
unless
Listen,
you're getting like a starting running back for him, there's literally no reason to let him go. None.
and no one is going to do that. You know what I
Not
mean?
right now.
No, give him 4 or 5 games to show that he can fucking do it.
Yeah,
Dude, you've been frozen this whole podcast, and it's pissing me off.
it's your fault.
Close your camera and bring it back up.
No, I'm not doing that in the middle of the podcast. Are you crazy?
Just enable it and de-able it, like I did. We can call this episode "The Gang Fixes the Internet." Nah, still frozen. Your fucking giggle face.
It's your side, dude.
It's not my side. I'm in a fucking home. You're in a brick fucking.
I'm in a home too. What the fuck is that?
You're in a fucking bunker. It looks like
I'm
World
literally
War II down there.
I'm literally streaming YouTube right now and it's live and my face is not frozen. It's your fucking side.
Oh, lick my balls.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so do you want to restart your fucking shit?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, restart the page.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm fucking believable the way you treat me.
I live in a home. Thanks, Kenny. I live in a home too. Listen, man. The Eagles, Howie Roseman specifically, Howie Roseman is making money moves.
Money.
And
yeah.
He's not missing right now. He's in a fucking zone, and I fucking love every second of it.
Hey, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Whatever. If that's what he needs to do, if he's on shrooms, I don't care what the fuck he's doing. Psilocybin, fucking DMT,
Sponsor us.
Yeah, mushroom guy from Twitter. There you go. Let's get that dude as a sponsor. I love it, and I'm excited to see what Rager does with this opportunity, because if you ask me what he does for this team, I would say he catches punts. That's it. He doesn't even return them bitches. He catches them.
And you could argue catching.
And that's questionable, right? So, he's got room to step up. I love hearing that he was all in every practice. Like, I love hearing that, but let's be real here. He had to be, because if he knew that if he wasn't, he was fucking out the door. So, all right, we'll see. I don't know, but let's continue since we went Eagles first. I wasn't expecting to go Eagles first. I thought we were going to go Phillies first. But that's okay.
I mean, how they traded again, packing peanuts, circuits peanuts, and real peanuts for one of the best young defensive backs.
So yeah, oh my God. So that was another thing. People on Twitter, we're all complaining. This dude doesn't even play safety. What are they going to play him? What's he going to do? All he does is play nickel corner. And I'm like, okay, dude, he literally played safety in fucking college, man. Literally did.
Nothing's better than that man snatching that dude's chain and slapping him across the face. Yep. Or when Tariq Cohen caught the ball and he hit him with a little short, like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
And then he also, him kicking and punching the Falcon logo on the fucking wall.
Yeah, get this guy.
Give me that.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
But here's my gripe, right?
You got a gripe?
I got a big
first.
one.
I got a small one.
No, I'm with the Eagles though. Are you going off on the fucking cliff here, or
I'm gonna gripe about the Eagles' schedule.
Okay, hold on. Don't go there, because that's after. So I'm fucking pissed off that the starters didn't play.
Oh God, let it go.
No,
let it go.
No, I'm not letting it go. You know what? I'll let it go all the way to the bank, because I already bet the fucking Lions.
Fake fan alert.
Not a fake fan. I think the Eagles win by 3.
There's
But
mold in
here's the
my
thing:
water bottle.
like, why does everybody think it's okay to not play?
Who gives a shit? It's new NFL, bro.
I don't care, bro. Like, listen,
Oh,
like,
don't fucking sarcastically bro me back after I sarcastically bro you first.
it's a double sarcastic, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, bro. Listen, I'm just gonna say bro all the time. I specifically try to not say bro on this podcast.
All right, bro. Bruv.
All right, bro. Um, I don't understand why everybody's cool with them not playing. Can you
I don't give
explain
a
it to me?
shit.
Because I don't see the angle. I don't get it.
Listen. Listen.
Okay.
Remix.
Tell me something.
Listen.
Have you ever known any sport or any activity where you didn't have to put yourself in serious like game situations in order to be ready for the game?
Every collegiate rugby game I ever played.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you guys have any stamina or any
I mean, we did all right. We made it to the Final Four a couple times. Anyway, I hear what you're saying. I just
conditioning?
think what you're saying is stupid.
It's not stupid. Okay, so it's stupid for me to be questioning Hurts, and the whole entire offensive side of the ball because I've literally seen them take 6 snaps together, and I'm supposed to believe that everything's cool.
He has come out and said that there's dual camps.
I
there's
don't
mini
trust.
camp-
I don't trust anything that he's telling us as far as that, or as far as like how the players have performed, because he's never going to tell us the truth.
Dave.
You said this to me 2 podcasts ago.
No, I know that. I'm saying if Jason Kelsey was playing in the preseason, I think they play more. If Jalen Hurts didn't take a fucking helmet to the goddamn face, they play more. Too many things happen. Like, look at all the guys that went down. T.J. Watt went down. Devontae Johnson, whatever you say his name, I don't know. The wide receiver over there in Pittsburgh. Those 2 guys went down. So, like, injuries, I don't hate the call. Now, do I think that they're going to come out against the Lions and be slow and sluggish? Yes. Am I going to hit the panic button in the first half? You better fucking believe it.
Yeah,
But I'm willing to accept that for the health of my team. They didn't even start Cam Jerkoff.
I don't know. I just don't. If our injury, if I don't know, whatever.
I hear
guess,
you. Your concern is valid. I just don't think it's this like end of the world situation. It could be much, much worse.
Yeah, no. I'm not that drastic about it, but I just wish they would have played a quarter or something. Just
maybe.
Get
then,
some flow or something.
You know what though? Like, what would have happened if fucking Hurts tore his ACL in that quarter? You would have been like, "Why did they play?"
I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that though. Do you know the fucking odds that he would tear his ACL in those specific set of 14 plays? It's so fucking ridiculously small.
And what are the odds that some defensive linebacker would fucking helmet him in the sidelines after he was 16 steps out of bounds? Same argument.
Yeah, but he's not out for the season because of that.
Luckily, it could be much worse. How do we know?
What do you want? He's a fucking running quarterback. They take
maybe he's been hurt. Did you ever think about that?
Well, then why haven't they told us about it?
Because maybe they're doing a little tampering.
You know what? I don't know if they have to disclose injuries in the preseason. Well, if he had a concussion, I think they'd have to.
Fuck it. I don't think it's such a big deal. I understand the concern, but I think you're more worried about like old preseason. You know,
I just don't feel comfortable. I think it's really about me. I don't know.
Is Jason Kelsey back?
They could be in the best shape of their lives, all of them, all 53 of them. I don't fucking know. But I haven't seen that. So why should I just blindly believe? That's what we do every fucking year. We go in every year and we're like blindly believing that this is the fucking year, like that fucking meme. I don't want to do that. I want to fucking know. Let me see these motherfuckers play some fucking football.
Hey.
That's where I'm at.
You're going to know week 1, buddy.
Yeah, you're going to know week 1. Right.
I mean, it's literally
when it's 17-7 Lions at halftime.
I would take that bet.
What?
I'm
not going to give you Eagles plus 10 in the first half.
No. I'm saying I'm taking the Lions to lead by half. Absolutely taking that bet.
I like it.
There's no way they don't come out sluggish. The Eagles. There's just no and that's funny because like the Lions were the polar opposite. They were holding like player only meetings during the preseason. They're like, rip this line of cocaine and fuck their faces.
Well, but were they doing that because of Hard Knocks? Like, so they didn't want shit on camera? I don't know either. Have you watched any? Have you watched any Hard Knocks at all?
Nah, it's been a minute since I watched Hard Knocks, man.
It's actually good.
Yeah, it's one of the better shows.
But I wonder if that's skewing me because like I know a little bit about the Lions now. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Unless you think Jared Goff can carry a Detroit Lions team, he couldn't even carry a studded fucking LA Lambs. He couldn't even. couldn't even. They are no longer the Rams.
The Bills versus the Lambs. On
the Lambs now.
By the way, I love the Bills. I love the Bills against the Rams. The Lambs.
Bah. We have a little interesting tidbit that I don't think anyone's talking about.
Did I even finish my fucking thought? I don't even know.
Fuck your goddamn stupid ass fucking thought.
Whatever.
No, if you go ahead, King.
No, I don't even fucking remember. I was talking about the roster. You wanted to talk about the schedule. We haven't done that, and you're gonna throw out a tidbit. What's a tidbit?
Oh, OBJ is still not signed.
Wow.
But I don't know. He doesn't have really a fit for the Eagles at all. Like I'm saying that with confidence.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. So, I mean, I don't know what Green Bay is doing. If I'm Green Bay, I'm calling that motherfucker, and I'm getting that guy on the team.
100%.
He just won a Super Bowl.
100% calling him.
Like he's like a fucking like. Even if he is a cancer, just give him his own locker room. Can't spread cancer if you take a multivitamin. That's what I was told.
Oh man. So he's not signed, huh?
No,
that's wild.
But there are teams that are gonna. I mean, he will be signed after week 1. I'm confident of that. If he doesn't get signed beforehand, because someone's literally gonna get blown out that's not supposed to get blown out. They're gonna be in the wide receiver room the next day, and they're gonna be like, "Holy fuck, we are in trouble."
Yeah.
Like the Green Bay Packers are gonna try to tote out Alan Lazar. Are you fucking kidding me? Alan Lazar is a number 1 wide receiver in the.
Hey, listen, Lazard's not that bad.
Come on, man. He's not a number 1.
You don't need a number 1 when you have Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Oh, fuck Aaron Rodgers too. I'm over him. Can he retire? Done with that guy.
Listen, hold on a minute. We're getting off the fucking beaten path. We might go for an hour on football. Listen, what is your fucking problem with Aaron Rodgers? Dude's good.
He's just so arrogant. That's my
They're
problem.
all arrogant. He's just talking.
I don't like it.
Because he's boys with Pat McAfee, so all of his shit gets out.
Yeah. I just ugh.
What don't you like about like the
I just wish that he had a finishing gene in him.
I actually like that.
What?
That he called out those wide receivers.
Oh no, I don't give a shit. All I'm saying is, well, also,
you just wish you didn't. You just wish you could win.
Yeah, like I don't like when players are like that good and they just can't get. Like Dan Marino comes to my mind a lot, and I didn't even get to watch him play. But like he probably should have won a Super Bowl or 2.
Right, and I don't. I think I saw Marino play. Yeah, I did. But I don't remember, like, I couldn't tell you, like, what happened in the games or nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
no, definitely.
But I don't know. So I don't know if it was, what I'm saying is I don't know if it was him not finishing or if the team.
Bad luck. Well, dude, there was a.
Remember, he had Keith Jackson. Didn't he have Keith Jackson?
Yeah, and you got to remember when he was playing, there was a juggernaut of teams in the NFL, like when he was, in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm team anti-Aaron Rodgers, and I'm absolutely, without a fucking doubt, anti-team Alan Lazar as number 1 fucking wide receiver. Are you fucking kidding me? You could put Sheba out there and line her up at 1. She'd catch more balls.
You are disrespecting Lazard right now,
bro. Okay, fine. If Lasagna, if this guy is as good as you say he is, whatever, fine. But once they cover him with like a Slay-type cornerback,
they're going to pound the ball.
It still doesn't move the needle.
They're going to pound the rock, though.
They need another wide receiver.
Don't they have they got someone else out there. I can't remember.
Scatling.
No. Um Scatling. That's not his name, is it?
Mark Valdez Scatling.
Marquez. No, he's not there anymore. I gotta look this up now. We're going.
Where'd he go? Bears?
No, didn't he go to fucking Kansas City?
Fucking cunt.
Yeah. Oh, no, they have Sammy Watkins, dude.
Ooh,
I'm
guys,
just saying he's better than Lazard, isn't he?
Guys, the fucking Packers. I gotta grab the mic for this one. The fucking Packers have Sammy fucking Watkins. I'm so scared. Sammy Watkins. Ooh, get the fuck out of here. Packers are bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't even know what to say back to you. I don't know. How's that gonna go week 12? Well, yeah, we'll find out. I guess
We play them. That's right.
You know, Sammy Watkins, Alan Lazard, and Randall Cobb. Can't even say that without laughing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they do have Aaron
might
Jones.
They might just fucking pound Aaron Jones up the middle, but
and AJ Dillon.
Yeah, AJ Dillon's actually pretty nice. I just don't buy it. I don't buy them. I mean, I buy them making the playoffs, probably.
Tonyan.
Fucking hate that guy. Fucking killer.
Great prop editor. It's okay. You hate Green Bay. It's fine. Whatever.
I don't see them making it out of the like. I think they get eliminated week 1 of playoffs. I just do.
Okay. Yeah, I can't argue it.
Unless they sign OBJ.
That would be a great signing for them. I don't know if maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe he wants too much fucking money. That's probably really what it is.
Well, I mean, he didn't lose his whole Rams salary to cryptocurrency. Idiot.
You think he really did?
Oh yeah. He only made a couple. I mean, define a couple thousand. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think. Yeah, he lost most of his salary in crypto.
Oh, that's insane.
Can we talk about why the NFL wants to try to ruin our Christmas?
Is this the schedule gripe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Cowboys on Christmas Eve.
That's brutal.
And we're the 425 game.
Oh my god! On Christmas Eve.
Where am I gonna be?
Not in front of a TV. I don't know.
I mean, am I at my parents' house? I'm at her parents' house. I already sent out the text. I said, wherever I am is where I'm going to be because I'm not moving.
So you're going to buck families and all for the Cowboys-Eagles game?
Yeah, and I don't want to say this on the air, but I will say this on the air. I want to watch it with my fucking in-laws because there's a bunch of us. You know what I mean? I don't have to listen to my stepdad be like, "Oh, the Eagles suck every fucking play." I can drink a Mad Elf in peace at my in-laws and eat salami and fucking cheese.
Hey, you know what's the schedule like on Christmas Eve?
Well, I don't. She was trying to tell me that. So normally we do.
Are you in the midst of that right now?
Yeah. Well, normally we do my family on Christmas Eve and hers on Christmas, which I call bullshit because we do her family twice, which I'm not complaining about. I like it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to wherever we need to be. Is where we need to be because I'm not moving.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know what the sacrifice is, but I'm not fucking moving.
Oh, it's funny.
I guess we could go to my family for the first half, and then she could drive to my in-laws, so I could watch it on my phone if it came to that.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. It's kind of bad timing too.
It's like the worst timing. If the
dinner time on Christmas Eve, like what the fuck?
And if it was like the 8 o'clock game, it's perfect, right? You just go over to your wherever you want to go first, do your fucking prison sentence there, and then go to the next fucking lifelong prison sentence.
You love your families.
I do.
Stop.
No,
Don't front. Don't front.
no, I really do. I'm just saying the holidays is like so much fucking pressure. You know what I mean? And we don't even have kids.
It's a lot. I know. What I was gonna say, man. Wait till you get kids.
I'm out.
I mean, I only have one, so it's not too bad. But I know some other people that are in much more dire situations.
Like the McCanns go all over the universe. They go to like Phoenixville. They come down here. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
And what if they lose?
That's the problem.
And then if they lose, then I'm gonna over gamble the 8:00 game because I'm gonna be depressed.
Is there an 8:00 game
I'm gonna look.
on Christmas Eve, dude? That's insane.
Fuck them families. That's
Because
what the NFL
then
said.
you know that everyone celebrates Christmas because they don't. They don't, Kenny. So you're acting like the world revolves around Christmas.
Okay, it does. Sorry,
Okay.
wrong religion.
The world actually does, but I'm just saying.
You are right, sir.
Is there one or no?
What? Yeah, there is. Fuck yeah. Yes. Raiders at Pittsburgh. That could be good. That could be good.
Ooh.
That could be Kenny Pickett.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh, wow. Ugh, the 4 or 5 game is even worse.
What is it?
I'm not calling them that. Redskins, Niners.
Redskins.
You know what? This is actually kind of interesting. And then Christmas, we get the trifecta. Christmas is going to be fucking dope, dude. Oh, I got the jibbies.
What is there? There's 3 games on Christmas Day?
Yeah, 1, 4:30, and 8:20, dude. I'm fucking hype. Although they're not really that great. Green Bay at Dolphins. Actually, the Dolphins are going to be good.
That could be huge. That could be a huge game.
Yeah, and then you have Denver at LA at 4:30. I love that we're talking about Christmas Day games right now.
So wait, you got Russell Wilson
Yeah,
and
I forgot about
fucking
that. Matt Stafford.
I mean,
Here are your quarterback matchups: Aaron Rodgers versus Tua, Russell Wilson versus Matthew Stafford, and Tom Brady versus Kyler Murray. I mean, they all have potential to be good.
they're all pretty big names too.
And then let's just hit Monday night out of the park with the Chargers and the Colts.
Wow.
So there's one bad game. It's Jaguars at Jets, and that's Thursday. But who cares?
The Thursday night games I feel like are always like questionably bad.
What's the holiday schedule? Are we off Monday?
I don't know. When's Christ's birthday?
My birthday's on the 25th.
so is his.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Yeah, we'll be off Monday. Podcast is a fucking ridiculous joke right now.
Yeah. Welcome to the
Oh my
dark
God.
side.
Man, we joke about it all the time, but it really is the dark side sometimes.
Oh my God. Yeah. But Christmas has the potential to be poo-poo cheeks,
In a good
especially
way.
if they lose.
You're saying they could go the other way.
Yeah. And that's the second game, right? I think they play the Cowboys early.
Mm-hmm. They play them like week 6 or something.
I think you're right. Yes, good call. Ooh, Sunday night game.
You could say I have looked at the schedule.
Yeah, you haven't looked at it. You memorized it.
Well, so are you ready? Are you prepared to talk about the week 1 game and like make a pick yet or no?
There's no lines out, right?
Oh, yes, there are. I literally was not joking. I already bet the Lions.
Hold on. The score app doesn't have. Oh yeah, they do. They do. They don't have week 2 lines out. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
-4.
-4, and I got the Lions at 4.5 for the record.
Eagles cover.
All right.
And I think it's an under game, 48.5. I think the Eagles cover.
Yeah, I mean, this could be one of those. This game could go both ways, man. This game could be, of the 3 possible ways that this game could go, like a blowout one way, close, or a blowout the other way. I think I think it could be close, but it also could end up a blowout in the Eagles' favor. Like they could just like the Detroit might not be able to score.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of what's his name? The quarterback. I'm drawing a blank. Jared Goff.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to be a fan of.
Yeah. And what's his face? What's his face hurt? The running back that everyone loves right now, Jamal Williams. Or
Is
is
he
he
hurt?
okay?
I do not know the status of Jamal Williams.
I mean, I guess he does. He's a nice piece, but I don't know if he moves the needle, right?
Well, the problem I think with Detroit is that they have a lot of like weird pieces. From what I gather, or Detroit. Did I say Chicago?
Yeah, who cares?
I'm reading shit. No, the problem with them is that they have a lot of weird pieces, and they have a lot of like young random guys. Like Goff's not that good. I don't know. They're not that bad. Well, I don't know. I think I'm skewed with them. I'm seriously think I'm skewed because I watch fucking Hard Knocks. It's really weird.
How many games did they win last year?
I didn't know that this was fucking trivia hour. Not a lot. I mean, they were terrible.
So it's gonna follow the same track. They're gonna be better. I mean, they're definitely gonna be fucking
I would
better.
guess like 6, maybe. I don't know. 3. They won fucking 3.
Oh man, really?
That's bad, dude.
So, with this knowledge, Eagles cover, but the Lions.
Kenny, why is the line 4?
Yeah, I know the line's terrifying. I get it. I understand. This is my first rodeo. Okay, I've lost a lot of money betting on the Phillies. I'm just saying. And that fucking Hawaii game was one of your worst calls yet, and not just yours. Like only I've read it a lot of places. That was a terrible call. Hawaii might not win a game. They were bad.
Okay, so we're done with the Eagles. So
Hawaii. Who said that?
You just fucking flipped the script on me.
I just flipped the script.
Shocker. Listen, man. Do you want to go there right now? That's fine. We can go there right now.
I don't know how long we've been on this podcast. How long we've been on it?
42 minutes.
Yeah, it's time.
So, Hawaii is brutal. They're terrible. And I underestimated that quarter. Really, what it came down to was I underestimated that quarterback for Vanderbilt.
There was a few big plays though that derailed them.
Well, the one real big play was when they gave up a touchdown, and then the ensuing kickoff they fumbled it, and Vanderbilt grabbed it and scored a fucking touchdown.
And I think it was like
they were up 7-0. They gave up 14 points within 10 seconds of each other.
And then I think it was 21-7, and it was like. Or 4, I don't remember. 21-7 probably, and it was like 4th and 10, and they were driving in, and Hawaii gave them a first down. I was like, turn this shit off.
Yeah, they gave up 35 points in the third quarter.
That was tough.
Yeah, that was a rough. Week 1 always fucking sucks. I'm
fiending for a victory, so like I'm stretching. You know what I mean? Like I need something to make me fucking feel alive.
And you know what sucks, man? Like, I fucking knew all those stats. We were talking about this a little bit. I knew like I knew all the stats about fucking Hawaii and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt they outperformed, and I think Hawaii really fucking sucks. And that dude who's coaching them doesn't want his job anymore. So,
if Hawaii wins more than 2 games, I'll jump in the volcano when I go in February.
Ooh, volcano jokes. I like it.
Apparently better than 9/11, but anyway.
Every week you're gonna get it in there. But speaking of college pigskin, we have a meaningful football game on Thursday night.
Actually, a big time one. You know what's funny about that Purdue game? It's a trap.
Is it really a trap before
Yes.
before the Ohio game? Is it like
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's going to be, hey, Purdue's on the schedule. We're going to kick their
Oh,
fucking ass.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. I agree with you 100%.
I don't like that game. I hate that game. And if there is a time that I hate that game, line just went down to 3.5. Was 4.
I yeah, I saw it at 3.
How do you bet this? Seriously, how do you bet? You're right. It was 3. I apologize. I went the other way.
I think I know how I bet it. I'm gonna pound Penn State.
Really? I think the
Yeah,
over is a guarantee. I think the over is the most lock of the of the week. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it. There's no way it doesn't go over.
I'm surprised you saying that.
Dude, Purdue can sling it.
Yeah, I know. The Penn State can play some defense.
We don't know.
Okay, just like we know about the Eagles, right?
No, I'm saying they lost Brisker. They lost a bunch of key components to that defense.
Our
I'm
boy
sure.
Lucetta,
Did he make the team? Did he make a team?
he did. He did.
What team?
I
Ravens?
think I feel like it was the Cardinals.
I felt like it was the Browns. Cardinals feels right.
It is the Cardinals. It is. The
It was,
Cardinals.
yeah, because I watched the preseason game and I was like, "Fuck, that bitch is on that team."
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. They lost players. I can't. I give you that.
And I'm sure that the way that James Franklin recruits, I'm sure that the players that are coming in are fine. I know they're gonna be good, but
Yep.
you lost a lot of leadership on that side. I
I,
don't.
I think that your thoughts on the over though is interesting. I do.
Oh, I think it's a Hammer City.
Well, I think it's Hammer City the other way, like for the Penn State Nittany Lions, and I would say money line just to be safe. But um, Sean Clifford loves to play at night and under the lights and on national TV, and this is all three.
No, I'm still weary.
And every time that he's under the in this situation, he's good.
You
It's
know,
those
it's
other
interesting.
situations where he sucks.
Oh, did you see? Did you see what's his face? The transfer. Yeah, I sent it to you. I was like, when they played Iowa and Sean Clifford got hurt, and I was like, oh, this guy's good. They
Yeah.
fucking tore his ACL.
I did, yeah, of course.
Karma's a bitch.
Iowa is something that we don't have to talk about this year.
We don't play him, eh?
No.
Let's look at that. I'm gonna pull up that schedule. Let's look at it.
Yeah, I got it right here, so I can.
Oh, okay, give me
I
it.
can roll through. So the first 3 games you got at Purdue, home against Ohio.
Who cares?
That is the Ohio University.
Oh, and then it's
not the
Auburn.
Ohio. And then at Auburn. So all right, so let's do this after the first 3 weeks. What do you think?
2-1.
2-1. Okay, somewhere in there they lose. I could buy that. I think they might go 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you know that meme with the guy, the superhero, and he's like sweating, and there's 2 buttons. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to pick 3-0, 2-1, I probably like to save the world would pick 3-0. But my heart of hearts, knowing Penn State football, 2-1.
That's fair. Then the next 3 got Central Michigan, Northwestern, and Michigan.
Hey.
At Michigan, sorry, at Michigan.
No, they have a bye, and then Michigan, right?
Well, yeah. I'm just literally reading.
I know. I'm following along for their. Northwestern, another team. It's every couple of years they come back around and like, hey, remember us smart guys from Illinois? We're good. We're good. Nebraska. First off, Scott Frost is the dumbest fucking coach. He's worse than James Franklin. What are you doing kicking an onside kick? Like they don't work.
That game was. I had Northwestern. I told you, but I agree. Stupid.
They probably. All right, in those 6 games, there's probably a loss somewhere. I think. I'm not sure if it's in the first 3. The Northwestern game scares me. We don't know who the quarterback from Michigan is going to be.
Yeah, they're literally having a toss-up game. Like they're literally letting one dude start the game 1 and the other dude start game 2, and then game 3 is TBD.
I talked to a Michigan fan, like a real one, not Joe McCann, and he said that the reason that they're doing that.
Joe's a Michigan fan.
Joe don't know anything. Joe has no pulse on the nation right now.
I'm just fucking with you.
He said that the reason that they're doing this is to make sure that kid, the backup, which I forget is McNabb. What is it?
McNamara.
Yeah, they don't want him to transfer.
Okay, that could be true.
So they want to like make it, and I mean like listen, if this guy at my work is coming up with this theory, there's no way that the other guy, the backup quarterback's not like, well, they're just pandering to me. But if that works, it works. You know what I mean?
Um, yeah. I mean, and if they're gonna act like it's a competition, maybe it actually is a competition. That dude didn't look that bad at
No,
times last year.
I think that Michigan can't go wrong. I just don't like, and I don't think anyone at
Okay, so
Michigan.
does Michigan roll Penn State there?
No, Ohio State will roll Penn State to a fucking oblivion.
Okay, so after Michigan, right? They have Minnesota at home.
And that's another sneaky game. The Golden Gophers,
Right.
they always play us tough when we do
But they
play
could
them.
and they could possibly be, if they pull off Michigan, they could be 6-0 going into that Minnesota game.
I smell a trap, like a real trap.
With Ohio State looming in the week after.
They're gonna get blown. I don't think Ohio State's gonna lose.
No, Ohio State. I don't think Ohio State's going to give up. Like, if I had to take an over under on touchdowns that they're going to give up on the entire season, I would say
Two.
it's like, no, I would say it's over under like. Let me think about this for real. Probably like 10.
Yeah, no, I could buy that. And then
Because they're just nasty, man. They are fucking nasty.
They're returning so many plays. Yeah, I don't even want to fuck with it.
I know.
And then you have Indiana. And then you have Maryland, which should be 2 wins. Rutgers.
Yep.
The end of the season. Oh, fucking Michigan State. Oh,
Yeah, bro.
It's spread around, man. And that's it.
That's it. What do you think? How many losses?
2. I mean, look, I'm gonna do this.
So you think 10-2?
I'm gonna do this. They're not that good. Like they're not good enough. They're the Phillies. They have potential to be good. They will be good when they need to be good. They'll lose some shit fucking game, and you can't. They're gonna fucking be at the fucking toenail bowl because they can't. There's too many. Alabama, Ohio State, or locks. You know what I mean?
I think they're going to go 8-4.
Yeah. No, I mean, wouldn't blow my brains out. Seriously.
Yeah, because think about it. Like you said at Purdue or at Auburn could be a loss, right? Northwestern, that could be a loss.
Yeah.
It's at home, so probably not. At Michigan, that could be a loss. Home against Minnesota the week before Ohio State, that could be a trap loss. At Ohio State at home, that's probably a loss already. Indiana, they probably won't lose. Maryland, no. Rutgers,
win
maybe.
Out. Who?
They could lose to Rutgers.
Yeah, Rutgers is kind of on the up and up.
At Rutgers, and then Michigan State can absolutely beat them. So there's 5 or 6 games on this schedule where they could lose.
It's kind of like hockey in that sense for me. And we've had this conversation about Penn State football. I love it. I love college football, but once you're kind of out of the contention, you don't really matter. You're really tuning into Ohio. Are you really tuning into fucking, what would have been Rutgers last year? You know what I mean?
No, you're definitely not tuning in on every play. You're not hanging on it. You know what I mean? Like you would be.
And that's again because
no preseason ranking, by the way. Which is a big. I mean, I know that's not it doesn't mean everything, but it's a statement. It's something.
Well, and you have Notre Dame. Excuse me.
I know.
Notre Dame at 5, and they're terrible.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So the preseason shit is silly to me, but again, and we're gonna start this season same way that I tend to talk to you guys all the time about this. And when I say you guys, I mean you. I will do whatever the hell my wife wants to do on Saturday. You know what I mean? If it means missing a Penn State game to go fucking apple pick, go fucking do whatever the fuck she wants to do, make a baby.
Yeah.
But what I won't do, I will argue on a Sunday. I'll push back hard. You know what I mean? On Saturday, I'm more well, I kind of really want to watch the game. And I'll get going for the big games, right? Like Purdue, that's a big game to me. Ohio State, Michigan, I'll watch the Michigan game with Joe. You know what I'm trying to say? There's big things, but Ohio, I could give a fuck. Like,
Nah.
that's when I cash in my tokens for Sunday football.
Yeah, man. Listen, that's what it's like. That's what happens when you grow up. You know.
Yeah, I know.
We have to make some like legit decisions there.
It's so funny because Jay will text me like a couple weeks in advance and be like, "Hey, man, this is what I'm thinking for this," and I'll be like, "Hey, you know the rules. I asked during the week because it's just easier to see how that week. You know what I mean? Like, I want to watch this Purdue game, but now I'm thinking in my brain, I'm like, fuck, 8:00, 9, 10. It's gonna be late as shit, and I'm back up at waking up at like 4:30 again.
Well, I mean, you got to at least watch half, right?
No, for sure. But I'm saying, like, do I want to go to a bar?
Oh, nah. But I'm
Yeah.
way older than you, so I would always say no anyway.
No, I agree, and that's where I'm at with this whole like going to games again. Like, I'm feeling this like, do I want to go? Like the Redskins game to me is like a no-brainer, right? That's gonna be fun. We're going down tonight early.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so like that will be a good time. Maybe we'll podcast from the parking lot, like a quick little 20-minute hitter. We'll interview some people. That's what I kind of want to do.
Yeah, I think that would be sweet.
But we'll figure that all out. But like, you know, and then we're going to the Steelers game, and that's it. Unless they make some like crazy playoff run, I'd rather be at home, 70-inch TV with a leather couch that is automatic with a headrest up, lights, cup holders. You know what I mean? Pockets. You can't beat it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just can't. You can take an edible, fall asleep.
Forget the game.
Oh yeah, dude. I think
so
before
that's the one thing that's the same.
How long? Yeah. hey, we do not talk about that Chargers game. I'm trying to think.
You can't talk about it.
No, that's a sore subject in the old Edgewood home. I met Chrissy at 29, so that was 2019. Yeah, so that 18-19 season, no, 18 season for sure, dude. Absolute debacle of a season. I was just dead. I would watch it with Gene on PlayStation, right? We would pause our TV so they would sync up.
Yeah.
And then I would fall asleep. He would fall asleep because we were just banging down Eddies. But that's like the best way to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I love that for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jay loves to go to games. I get it. There's appeal for both.
Right, but Jay's always gone to games, right? Like,
yeah,
I
his
feel
whole
like
life.
Yeah, I feel like people that grow up going to games, like that's like you don't think about. There's no other option. It's like you're going to the game. It's Sunday. They're home. We're going.
Yeah, and again, if like a vendor, like if Vitalik's like, hey, we have 2 tickets, like yeah, I'm probably gonna go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but as far as like spending money wise, like yeah, I could take it or leave it. And you know what the problem is like liquor.
Liquor.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore, man. Especially in
I know. Oh, dude, and they're gonna start serving at Beaver,
which they should. And I was reading online, they were like, this podcast is funny tonight. I was reading online about what they're gonna serve, and someone was like, "Can I get like Yingling in there?" I'm like, "Oh, you guys are fucking pussies."
Can they get Yingling? Can they get Yingling? The Yingling fucking factory is fucking an hour and a half away from fucking Beaver Stadium. You think Lager's not going to be there?
If they don't have it, something has gone awry.
If it's Sam Adams Lager over Yingling, that's a fucking insanity.
Travesty
in Pennsylvania. Come on,
they're gonna have 4 beers, right?
Well, it depends. If one of the buds or whatever gets involved with the sponsorship, then they're gonna have that like assortment, like the Phillies games. They have all Budweiser shit.
Okay, you've taken me off my brand. I see what you're saying now. I guess you're not wrong.
What do you think they're gonna go like Natty?
No. I was saying it was gonna be like 1 IPA, 1 seltzer, and like like 2 domestics, whether it's Miller Lite and Yingling and Bud Light, Yingling and Coors. Like it's not gonna be some like fucking crazy options going down. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I think that people would drink anything because it's like novel and like it's like a novelty thing. Like you're having a fucking beer in Beaver Stadium. Like it's pretty cool, honestly.
They're doing a trial run, right? Against Ohio.
Yeah, I don't. I think it is. I don't know all the details, but
Can
I
we
think
talk about? I mean, I guess like pick your poison, right? Like if you pick a game that doesn't fucking matter, like Ohio, people are gonna get rowdy. If you pick a game like Ohio State, people are gonna be punching people, getting
yeah,
rowdy.
no, they can't do Ohio State, bro. Like even when on regular when they don't sell alcohol in Ovo versus Ohio State, they have like the fucking mounted state police there and shit. They do.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I would bet though that they're not going to have the same amount of assortment. Even I think AAA baseball games have like too much alcohol, and I don't mean that like negatively. I'm just saying like there are a lot of fucking options at the Iron Pigs games, man. A lot.
They serving whiskey there.
Oh yeah, dude. They got a whole fucking vodka
Yeah,
rum bar in
nice. I like it.
left field or right field.
Listen, so there's nothing wrong with that while watching little ball.
Well, I mean, honestly though, have you watched AAA baseball?
So you need the liquor. AAA baseball is better than Double A.
I actually disagree.
And I love going to Reading because I like that stadium. But I mean, I don't love going to Reading, but I love going to the stadium.
Yeah, I like the Reading games.
Yeah, I do too. But I
I
think
don't know.
that's
It's tough. It's just tough. Like anything that's not the major league product of whatever you're trying to watch, it's tough.
it's different. Yeah,
Like I'm not going to like a fucking Phantoms game, like hype as shit to go to a fucking Phantoms game. You know what I mean?
I know. But all right, so this is the side tangent now, and we're already an hour in, so I don't really know how far we're gonna get on this. But
I have another tangent too for you.
like, do you think that those people are weird? Real talk right now, like.
Oh, like what? Like the hardcore Phantoms fans?
Yeah, like the people that have like legit shit and they like have it signed by all the players and they're like hype about the Phantoms. Like
Yeah, they're fucking bozos. They're weirdos.
that's weird, right? All right.
Yeah, it's too much. Now, but you have to understand, and this is what we don't understand because our like how close we are to things, right? Takes us an hour, takes us 40 minutes if there's no traffic, right?
So like you're gonna say like because Allentown's further away.
Yeah, the other God is like they're not going to as many Flyers games as we are in comparison. So
Yeah, no,
I,
that's true.
I understand their hype, I get their hype, but they're fucking weirdos, man. Like I don't want to go into your house and be like, yeah, look at my Reading Royals fucking jersey that was signed. Like that's weird shit.
I agree.
And another to go with your tangent. Um,
The Reading Royals. Oh man, that one got me.
yeah, you ready for that? If you go to a Reading game, so either the Reading Fighting Phils or the Reading Royals, which is hockey, in case you don't know that, which I hope most of you don't know that. Odds of those guys going to AHL to the NHL from AA, AAA, MLB, slim to none.
Not the no. I would argue. I would hockey 100%. Like you almost never expect to see those guys. But baseball, I feel like more time. I feel like Double A. Like you see those guys.
Homegrown players from the Phillies organization is slim to none.
You need to go look at the roster.
All right, pull it up.
No, we can't do this right now.
I mean, Stott's the only one I can think of, and I don't even know if he went to Double A.
Went to Double A.
Yeah, played in Double A, whatever.
Oh, so you're saying like that they don't play in Reading?
Yeah, that's my point. like
Okay.
the people you're watching, and fine, we won't talk about hockey because I think that's pretty simple, right? Like they don't make that transition, right?
Right.
They get moved around 150 times. But you could make the argument for both sides that if they're in Double A or whatever, I don't even know what that is in hockey. I really don't know.
I don't know.
EHL. It's EHL.
EHL.
So those guys are never gonna be, and I don't want to say good enough, but they don't transcend into the minor leagues.
It's not
right?
like the pipeline. Like it's like different.
Yeah, because the guys that are in Lehigh Valley, the Iron Pigs, are there for a reason because they're good enough. They're eventually, hopefully, going to get a shot.
Right, but I think you're comparing. See, here's the problem. The Lehigh, like the Iron Pigs, are at the same level as the Phantoms. But the
Yes.
but
So
the but the Reading Phillies are much higher than the Reading Royals.
yeah, that's fine. You can say that.
Like the Reading
100%.
Royals are like a couple steps above Rec team.
Deck hockey.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
My point is that I can understand these weirdos that are like AHL, AAA ball, like because
yeah,
those players you should eventually see some of them in the majors, right?
yeah.
The AA players, the EHL, like those fucking dudes are wackadudes. But the AAA, you can kind of get it because they're seeing younger talent that should eventually transpire to being in the MLB. And if they live in Allentown area, dude, you've been to Allentown. That drive fucking sucks.
Especially at rush hour.
Yeah, so like I get why they don't go to the game, so they need something. Well, never mind. This is a bad example. I'm not even gonna fucking embarrass myself.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying. I just think it's weird compared. It's weird compared to I guess the definition to me of weird is because it's not a major league team. And my frame of reference, like you just said, is more all major league teams. So like, of course, to me, someone who's rabid about the Reading Phils over the Phillies, like that's not going to ever be normal to me. Like,
well, it's not in your scope of life.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I like listen, if I've been looking for a Phantoms Claude Giroux jersey. Like if I could get my hands on that, I'd fucking rock that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think that thing's sick. But like I'm not like I got a hat here, I got a hat there. Like I'm not I'm not like like getting the team poster signed and hanging them up in my fucking child's bedroom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I tend to agree with you.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Before we like wrap this shitstorm up,
Oh, I got a tangent.
Great. What? Go.
All right. Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Baller.
How many can you stuff in a sitting if you're not worried about your fucking body? So like a standard for me.
You like doing this to me, man. You did this to me on donuts a couple weeks ago.
Oh well, this is where it came. It stemmed from that because someone brought Yum Yums into work today, and I'm eating. I've been eating overnight oats.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't eat a donut. You know what I mean? But then I was thinking to myself, like, if I'm hungry enough, I think I could pack a dozen. Like in the course of a morning, from like 7 till like 4 o'clock, I could eat a dozen donuts. I think with ease.
No, dude.
I think I could.
No.
I think I could.
Wow.
Thing is, yeah, I could do it. Although it is very sweet. So then it made me think about this one time when I was at work when I was like 25 years old, and my buddy and I, we worked in Jersey. We ordered a Chick-fil-A catering nugget tray, and we just absolutely decimated that thing.
Yeah. So how many were in there?
I think it
was it 50?
Yeah, I guess it would have had to have been, right?
Probably was.
25 seems like 25 nuggets. That's nothing. That's a walk in the park. And we're going Chick-fil-A because those are pretty uniformic. Like, the McDonald's ones, which I think are delicious, but, they're kind of big. You know what I mean?
I could easily eat 30 of them.
Without thinking twice, right?
No, there's no doubt. And I could probably eat fries with it. Oh.
I don't think this is disgusting and I'm shameful of it, but I don't think that 50 chicken nuggets is out of the realm of possibilities.
I'd give it a go.
I think I could.
I don't think I'd feel good though. Like I feel like complete shit.
This is what I'm trying to explain to you is like you wouldn't do, well, you might do this once in your life, but you would never do it. Like it's not like your normal thing.
Yeah.
So for me, like I'm saying, like I probably would skip breakfast, eat like my normal lunch, and then for dinner I could pack 50 nuggets. I don't think I would even.
It's funny to even think about.
I don't think I would struggle.
I don't think I would.
I'd be in pain.
If I was literally just eating nuggets, I definitely could eat 50.
Yeah, I really think, and again, like you need the sauces and shit, so that adds a little bit to it, but that might take away 5 extra nuggets.
If you're not eating fries though,
no like, fries. This is just a nugget tray, man.
You could slap some nuggets, man,
without even thinking about it. So that leads me to the question: how many nuggets do you think you get out of chicken breast? Like, not like a normal chicken breast that you cook in your home. I'm talking about like the Chick-fil-A sandwich. How many nuggets is that bitch getting you?
Let me think about it.
I have it
12, probably 12.
12?
10?
I think it's like 6.
No, it might be 8.
It would make sense that it would be 8.
8 makes sense if you look at the pricing.
Yeah, and like just size, like, listen, all the nuggets are just chopped up chicken breast, right?
Right.
In theory.
Uh-huh.
So,
I mean, they're not literally chopping up fillets, but
no,
yeah.
I know that. But I'm saying, like, it has to make sense, right? Like, if you go to the counter and you're like, okay, I'm hungry today. If I eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich and I eat 8 nuggets, is it the same amount of chicken to chicken ratio?
I gotta think that it's close.
It has to be. It has to be, right?
Because that's the default choice. Like if you choose a Chick-fil-A sandwich, you get the sandwich. If you choose if you just say I want a nugget meal, they will give you. Well, they will ask you because they are very polite. They're fucking polite as fuck. But they will default you to an 8 count.
Yes.
And don't say piece at Chick-fil-A. It's a fucking count.
Yeah. Read the room. Read the
No
menu
piece.
board.
There's no pieces here.
I think. So then so like we can go full circle here. So then, I mean, I'll tell you my Chick-fil-A order, and I'm not embarrassed by it. I go a sandwich.
Your normal one, or like what you did recently?
No, this is like if I was going to dinner, and I was going to get Chick-fil-A for dinner, this is what I would get.
All right.
I get a spicy chicken deluxe, hold the lettuce because I don't want that warm wilted lettuce.
So you want the warm tomato?
Oh yeah, give me that.
Okay.
And then I get an 8 or a 12 count. Just depends how fucking hungry I am. And always a medium.
Who? Listen, I don't know. Big, skinny, medium. I don't know any motherfucker that is a dude. Because girls are different. Girls like to order not enough food and then they eat yours.
They're like,
right? They order not enough food and then they eat yours. That's what they do.
Every last one of them.
But dudes, like, I need to know if there's someone who's listened to this fucking podcast, and I don't know if you'll even hear it because it's so fucking late. But if there is some motherfucker out here that's listening to this that goes to Chick-fil-A and doesn't order some a la carte side at fucking in addition to your fucking
they're liars.
Sandwich meal, you are lying to yourself.
Yep.
And you're lying to us.
100% agree. 100%.
Because there ain't no way. Everybody goes and gets a meal, and every motherfucking dude that goes to Chick-fil-A spends $20.
Oh my god! Without even thinking twice, I chew $20, 24 nuggets. I mean, it's that simple.
I'm telling you.
And lately, like, so
this is the equivalent to the McDonald's cheeseburger.
Oh, I don't want to tell you that order. That order is foul. I'm not proud of that order.
McDonald's cheeseburger is the extra cheeseburger that you eat when you're in the car on the way to the fucking house. Everybody has the road burger.
I don't. I go double quarter pounder, Big Mac sauce, all the other sauce off, and I get a 10 count nug on the side.
Everybody gets nuggets on the side all the time. I'm telling you. Oh man.
When my wife hears this, she's gonna be like, "You're disgusting."
Yeah. Same.
But my new move at Chick-fil-A is 24 count nugget. Fuck it, just eat it.
Yeah, I mean, I always go sandwich and nuggets because I like the combo. Love the both. You know.
What's your dipping sauce, and then we can end this bitch.
Ooh, it depends. If I'm feeling spicy that day, I like to do a mix of the classic buffalo and the Polynesian because that is ballin'.
I don't get the Polynesian hype.
No, you got to listen. You dip it into the red hot, you dip it into the buffalo, and then you dip it into the Polynesian, and then you eat it.
All right, I'll give it a go. I like that
good
sriracha.
Oh, that one's good with the Polynesian too. I tried.
Yeah, but the buffalo sauce is goat.
Buffalo with Polynesian is
All right, I'll give it a
there's
go.
no combo better.
I think Chick-fil-A sauce is overrated. My wife puts that
My
shit
wife will eat
everything.
her entire French fries with Chick-fil-A
Yep.
sauce,
Mm-hmm.
her nuggets with Chick-fil-A sauce, her
Mm-hmm.
salad with Chick-fil-A sauce. It
Yep.
don't fucking matter.
My wife is dumping pizza crust in fucking Chick-fil-A sauce. The woman
Right?
loves it.
Yeah, and you can buy it
And
at the grocery store.
a sleeper sauce is the honey barbecue and ketchup packet. The honey
Oh
barbecue.
yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
that bad boy slaps.
Yes.
But
And
I
if you don't know, it looks like it's in the white like little ketchup packet.
Yep.
But that shit is good.
But most of the time I just want the spice. So I kind of avoid it.
Give me the spice.
Give me the spice of life.
So here's the thing. This podcast is long.
How long?
Hour and 15. It's not like the longest ever, but you know.
Close.
So we have to give out picks, Kenny, because it is week 1 of college football.
Oh, I didn't even.
And I'm going to make you listen, we'll just do 2 because I didn't really tell you we were going to do this. So
Phillies are losing.
That's fine. The game just started.
2-0.
Yeah, okay. Is it a home run?
I actually don't think it was. Let me see.
No, it wasn't. So we're going to do 2 picks. We're going to do the Penn State game because Penn State.
Yeah.
And we'll actually have some Penn State football to recap next week, which is pretty cool. But so we got to do the Penn State game. Give me either the spread or the over under, and then any other college game of the weekend.
All right. I want the over under at Penn State. I love the over.
So you're taking over 52 and a half.
I have it at 52, but 52.5 is fine. That 1 point
52.
shouldn't burn me.
52 is fine. We can do that.
And I absolutely 110% expect Ohio State to blow the doors off of Notre Dame, and I have it at 17.
My God, it's all the way up to 17.
Yeah,
it was at 15 a couple weeks ago.
I just don't see how. Yeah, it was 14.5. It's moved all the way up, and the under went down.
Oh my God.
I just don't see how they can do it.
I agree. I don't either. I mean that's I really don't. So what is the line? What do you want me to give you?
17's fine. I don't care though. I mean, 17 is what I see it at. So, and I took it at that, so I'm comfortable.
And PSU is over 52.
Yeah, like I'm less comfortable with Michigan or Colorado State and Michigan with 30.5. Ugh.
I know there's always those weird numbers out there, right? Like those weird, like non-touchdown numbers. You know what I mean? For
Yeah, no, definitely
better terms. I'm trying to get to mine. I think I wrote some notes down, but I don't remember if I have them. Okay, I found it. So I'm taking Arkansas is my extra pick. They're playing Cincinnati. Cincinnati is overrated coming in because of everything that happened last year, and everybody. I feel like the public is gonna like Cincinnati in the beginning of the season. I like the matchup at Arkansas. I also like the number 6.5. I got.
I'm not a Cincinnati guy.
And I am taking. I guess since I have to take a spread or over under, I'm gonna take the under in the Penn State game. I'm gonna go head to head with you.
Love it.
On
At least
that.
one of us will win.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the under on the Penn State game. I guess I'll take it under 52. But yeah, that's where I'm at this weekend. I mean, I'm gonna be betting all kinds of shit, but that's what I'm gonna say right now. Anything?
Sweet dreams are made of thee.
All right, so that's it. We'll have some meaningful football to talk about next week with Penn State. We'll hopefully see, the Phillies, who had a fantastic homestand, like just on fire. Aaron Nola just blew the doors off of was it the Reds or somebody?
It was the Pirates.
Pirates. It was the Pirates. It was just like it was like the stereotypical thing, right? With Nola, like it was against a bad team, whatever. What have you done for me lately? Now people are probably shitting on him online right now because they're down 2-0 and they got runners at the corner. So it's not looking good for Nola right now. But they had a great homestand. They went out to Arizona. They had a brutal, horrific loss last night. They were up 7-0 when I fell asleep, and they lost the game 13-7. I couldn't fucking believe it. I thought it was wrong.
And then they have Bradley Falter
Tomorrow.
They could get
Yeah,
swept.
see, like that's tough. And if they get swept, they get swept. It is what the fuck it is.
Yeah, move along.
Can't do it, but it is what it is.
It's closing time.
All right, that's it. We'll talk to y'all next week. Go Penn State. And
go the over. Go over.
Beat those Boilermaker bitches.
Fuck. Bro, Drew Brees and his stupid fucking birthmark.
Goodbye.